In 1947, a line was drawn, dividing British India into two separate entities. This was not an arbitrary line, but a boundary born out of intense negotiations, political maneuverings, and a shared yet diverse history. This line marked the birth of two nations, India and Pakistan. The reasons behind this partition were complex and multifaceted, rooted in religious, political, and social differences that had grown over centuries. Two key figures stood at the heart of this monumental change: Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the leader of the All India Muslim League, and Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of independent India. Their visions, aspirations, and ideologies played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of these two nations. In the immediate aftermath, there were celebrations of freedom, but also the pain of division. Families were torn apart, communities uprooted, and a legacy of suspicion and mistrust was sown. Thus, in the wake of a departing colonial power, two new nations emerged, each with its own dreams and challenges. The birth of India and Pakistan was marred by blood and conflict, a trend that would sadly continue for decades. The seeds of discord were sown almost immediately, as the two nations grappled with the contentious issue of Kashmir, a region claimed by both. In 1948, a war broke out over this beautiful land, sparking the first of many violent confrontations. Just a few years later, in 1965, another war erupted. This conflict, known as the Indo-Pakistan War, was marked by bitter fighting and widespread devastation. While both sides claimed victory, the reality was a stalemate that only deepened the divisions between the two nations. However, the most significant conflict in their shared history occurred in 1971, during the Bangladesh Liberation War. This war was not just about territory, but about identity and self-determination. The struggle of East Pakistan to become the independent nation of Bangladesh exposed the deep-seated tensions and divisions within the region. It was a war that changed the geopolitical landscape of South Asia and left an indelible mark on the relationship between India and Pakistan. Fast forward to 1999, the Kargil War was yet another violent reminder of the unresolved issues between the two nations. This high-altitude conflict in the rugged terrains of the Himalayas was a testament to the enduring animosity and the complexity of the issues at stake. Over the course of these decades, these conflicts have shaped the narrative of India and Pakistan's relationship. They have been marked by a series of missed opportunities for peace and a cycle of blame and counter-blame. Each war has left scars that have hardened into enduring divisions, making reconciliation an uphill battle. Yet, it's important to remember that this history is not just a story of conflict. It's also a story of shared heritage, of common struggles, and of moments of solidarity and mutual aid. Through decades of conflict and tension, the relationship between India and Pakistan has remained complex and fraught, but not without moments of hope. In the present day, the relationship between India and Pakistan continues to be a delicate dance of diplomacy and tension. As the world watches, these two nations engage in a complex series of negotiations, diplomatic exchanges, and occasional skirmishes. Recent events have seen a mix of conciliatory gestures and heated rhetoric, reflecting the multifaceted nature of their relationship. Peace overtures are made, yet old issues persist, creating a sense of unpredictability. The Kashmir dispute, cross-border terrorism, and water-sharing issues are some of the ongoing problems that cast long shadows over their interactions. The impact of this relationship is felt deeply by the people of both nations. It influences their politics, their economies, and even their daily lives. Yet amidst these challenges, there are stories of shared culture, mutual respect, and common dreams that remind us of their intertwined destinies. Today, as India and Pakistan navigate their paths in the 21st century, the echoes of their shared history continue to resonate. The history of India and Pakistan is a tapestry of joy, sorrow, conflict, and hope. We've journeyed through the birth of these two nations, intertwined in their destinies, yet separated by borders and beliefs. We've navigated through decades of conflict, a testament to the resilience of both nations, standing tall amidst the turmoil. We've arrived at the present day, a complex weave of past and present, where the echoes of history continue to shape the paths these nations tread. The relationship between India and Pakistan is layered, intricate, and drenched in a shared history that continues to impact them today. It's a narrative that calls for a deep dive, a narrative that deserves our attention and understanding. Let's approach this subject with empathy, with a desire to learn and a willingness to comprehend, for it is only through understanding that we can hope to bridge divides. As we look towards the future, we hope for a time when the lines that divide can be replaced by bridges of understanding and peace. What if the line that divided was never drawn? What if India and Pakistan had remained united? Imagine the potential of such a united entity. Together, they could have emerged as an even greater world power, boasting a combined population of over 1.5 billion people, making it the most populous nation in the world. Their combined economic strength would be formidable, with India's technological advancements and Pakistan's rich natural resources creating a perfect synergy. The united military prowess could be a significant deterrent in the region, creating a balance of power and potentially leading to a more peaceful South Asia. Culturally, the fusion of diverse traditions and practices could create a rich and vibrant tapestry, a blend of music, art, literature, and cuisine that would be unparalleled. However, this intriguing thought is not without its challenges and complexities. The deep-seated issues, the religious and political divides, the decades of conflict and mistrust, all would pose significant hurdles to this hypothetical union. It's a scenario that stirs the imagination, a what-if that sparks numerous debates. While it's an intriguing thought, the realities of history and present make this a complex what-if scenario. The lines that divide are deep, etched by years of conflict, and the path to unity, if ever there is one, is fraught with challenges. Yet as we ponder this scenario, let's remember that understanding and empathy are the first steps towards bridging any divide.